Hello everyone, and welcome to a Get Ready With Me, wherein I try and not puke while getting ready, because my anxiety is through the roof. I hate first dates. I hate them so much. It feels like an awkward job interview, except it's really personal. It's not just like, why do you want to work here? It's like, why do you want to be in a relationship with me, you know? Why do you want my love? Or why do you want to give your love to me? And it's like, I don't know. I just don't know. So, how are y'all? I hope you all are doing well. I mean, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I've been on plenty of first dates. They always end up fine. Well, there has been a couple times where it's been, not fine. But turned out fine in the end. How about that? I'm not gonna die. It's just gonna be a night, you know? And fun will hopefully be had. Drinks will be had, you know, reasonably. I just, many things. First off, this is so dumb, but I have a horrible, I don't know, maybe it's the unknown, I can say that. I have a horrible fear of the unknown and like things I can't control. There we go. That's a huge thing that I have problems with. And I have problems with the fact that I don't take pride in this, but I know it's a part of me, and that is that I am typically late most places that I go. Not by a lot. It's usually by 5 or 10 minutes, and it's not on purpose. It's like I was actually trying to get there on time. But the Gemini in me just doesn't predict time super duper well, and I get distracted. And the place that we are going to, I have never been there before, which I hate because I don't know the layout of the place, I don't know what it looks like really. I mean, I've seen a Google Maps picture, but like whatever. And also in the cities right now, at least here in Minnesota, it is prime construction season. Which means I really can't control traffic and all that, so it's like I already have my time management issues, if you will, and then add on to that the not able to control traffic. So I don't know, and I hate it, but I also don't want to show up super early, because awkward. Like, these are the things that I get nervous about. Like, am I nervous about meeting a new person? Am I nervous about hopefully things working out between this person? No, I'm nervous about traffic. And walking into an establishment that I don't know and trying to find said person that I've never met in real life, so I don't know if I'm going to recognize them. Also, I don't know if this place is well lit, so is it going to be dark? Am I going to be able to see well? Is it going to be loud? Am I going to be able to hear him talk? Like, I don't know. But these are the things that I worry about. I don't know, I guess I've never really had too much of a problem with like creating conversation or carrying a conversation, so it's like that's not what I'm nervous about. Like I said, it's the things that I can't control. I can control a conversation for the most part, but these other things, I have no idea. Also, is it going to be really hot there? Am I going to be a sweaty mess and disgusting? Like, I get so nervous that it's going to be really hot and I'm just going to be sweating everywhere and it's going to look like I just went for a swim, and I don't want that to be a deterrent as to why someone would or would not want to date me. I mean, granted, I guess, good, let's get that out of the way on the first date, at least now you know, but at the same time, it's like, give me a chance. I have more than my overproductive sweat glands. So yeah, that is that. That is the deal. That is what is happening today. That is what I will be doing with my evening. It'll be good. It'll be good, right? It'll totally be excellent, and it will be an experience. I am excited to go to this place. It's like a combination bar, tap house / what would you call it? Not playroom, that sounds so weird. Arcade, would you call it that? Like, they've got a bunch of games, essentially, be it board games and then also like actual pinball machines and arcade games and that sort of a thing. So it should be fun, like I said, in any case. Good time should be had. you know, we'll see. We shall see. I also just get so, I know this is so stupid, but like I get nervous about it being a Saturday night date because I always worry that there's an expectation that sexy times will be had afterward, which I just personally don't do on a first date. And I don't want to get anyone's hopes, you know, dash anyone's dreams. I mean, for what I can tell, this guy, he seems nice enough and not like the kind of guy that would expect that, but I don't know this guy in person, so who knows. That's why if I'm ever the one to pick the time and whatnot to date, I usually pick like an afternoon on a Sunday or during the week, like a Thursday night drink or an after work drink on a Tuesday type of a thing, because then I feel like it's pretty put into place that this will be our date and there will be no going home afterward. At least not going home with each other. We will go to our respective homes. But like I said, I'm gonna give this guy the benefit of the doubt that that is not what he is anticipating. That's all we can really do, is give people the benefit of the doubt, right? And you know, if it turns out that that is what he's expecting, well, again, I guess good that we find out now that that is not what I'm looking for, and that clearly I am not what he is looking for. So, I don't know. I assume anyways, because at least I personally use Bumble, and you know, there's an option that says, you know, what are you looking for? You know, do you know? Do you don't know? Are you looking for an actual relationship? And I have one of my 2 filters is that the person is actually looking for a relationship, and you know, I just hope that that's actually how it is. They're actually looking for what they say they're looking for, yeah? Otherwise, he seems to tick all of my boxes, at least so far. My boxes, oh my god. I don't know, I think they might be like painting my apartment complex, and they like put up paper, kind of like how if you're painting a room, you know, you put down tape so that you don't get paint on the what is it called, like the trim and whatnot, where the wall meets the carpet. And they did that because, you know, my apartment complex is a mix of different materials on the outside, and so they were protecting the parts that they don't want to get paint on, but like, because it was kind of storming and everything, and it looks like they used really crappy, not stormproof paper and bad tape that isn't really sticky. There's like all these big swaths of like paper hanging around and floating in the wind, and so in my window, I'm not used to like seeing people walk past my window, like right in front of my window, because I am not on the first floor. And so like there's this one particular chunk of paper that is dangling right next to my window here, and it keeps like wafting through past the window in the wind, and it scares the bejesus out of me because it's so slow and it just like creeps on, and it's like I think someone's head is peeking in. Hello there. Like, that is terrifying. Okay, not to mention I'm just a little, you know, on edge in general. So, all of these things, it does not help. It does not help at all. Just so scary. Anyways, so what was I saying? All of the boxes that someone has to tick for me to be even semi a potential suitor, if you will. Number 1, you must like cats and are at least able to tolerate cats. Because I have cats. Why would I want to start a relationship with someone that A, refuses to even try to like cats, or B, is severely allergic and so they know they would never be able to be around cats, aka really probably could never be around me because there will forever be cat hair on my clothing. So that is box number 1. You know, pretty easy to figure out whether that's a yes or a no. Box number 2. I know that this is iffy for some people, but I personally, for the most part, I'd like 99% of the time, I would say. I'm not completely against it, but for the most part, must be non-religious, because I'm not religious, and I feel like a lot of times when there are problems, be it in a relationship or in everyday life, if you are religious, you turn to your religion for help and that sort of a thing, and that's totally fine. But I do not, and so that can definitely cause problems and rifts in a relationship, or like, you know, I won't be going to church with you, or I won't be doing XYZ religious thing with you. And so that's a thing that I would really prefer, that you are also not religious. Like I said, there are always exceptions to the rule, but I would prefer. Box number 3. Are you employed? I don't care what kind of a job, I just, you know, some kind of a directionality in your life. Do you enjoy what you're doing? / are you on the road to doing what you enjoy doing? That sort of a thing. I just want there to be some kind of direction, you know? Are you able to do that, a job? And I mean, even, hey, if it is just like a, you know, in-between thing, like I said, like maybe you're working towards your bigger goal, but at the moment you aren't there. Maybe you're still schooling or something for your dream career, but for now you are just working at Walgreens or whatever it is. If you are able to support yourself and are working towards your goals and your dreams and whatever else, that's what I care about. We've all been there, having to work a job that we are not happy with. I've worked plenty of them in my life. I'm sure I will work one in the future, who knows, but in case. And those are really all my boxes, you know? It's not necessarily a must for me, but I feel like I would prefer for the guy to be taller than me. This is not hard to do. I'm only 5'2". However, I guess I've never had anyone shorter than me tried to date me, so I guess I don't know. I would also enjoy being at least semi-physically attracted to you. This is not me saying you must have huge muscles and be super manly. That's actually not what I'm attracted to at all. But, you know, do you have a nice smile? Do you have nice eyes? There are many qualities that I can find attractive. But the most important of those qualities is your personality. Can you make me laugh? Can I make you laugh? That is very important. Do we have similar views on things, similar goals in life, that sort of, I mean, basically I think I'm regurgitating anything that most people look for in a mate, yes? Wow. I don't really know what else to talk about other than that. I'm getting ready for this date, and it will be fine. A couple things I still need to finish up here. A little bit of work I need to get done. I've got a prescription I need to go pick up. I also want to stop at Sephora on my way so I can exchange a product because, whew, mistakes were made in terms of picking out the correct shade for me. So I'm just going for a very light look here on the eyes. You know, I feel like on a first date I tend to want to look fairly natural in terms of my makeup. I obviously am trying to cover things that I deem large imperfections on my face. However, at the same time, I don't want to look like a completely different person than how I normally look. So, I'm gonna try and keep this look looking semi-light, especially since, you know, I figure an arcade type / pub place wouldn't have really bright lighting or anything, so I don't want my makeup to be too heavy and dark or anything, but you know. Any and all of these products, because I haven't said any of them out loud, I always have them listed in the description box down below, by the way. You know, this makeup look actually might be very similar to what I did in my last first date, Get Ready With Me, because I feel like I did use my Naked palette for that as well. It's just a good palette. It's just a good palette. Why they discontinued it, I was gonna say I'll never understand, but actually I'm pretty sure I do understand. It's because most of the market already owns this palette, so they probably weren't making as many sales, and so they needed to move on. So, I get it, but also, wah. Well, wah to anyone who still needs to get their hands on it anyways. I feel like maybe it's still on sale on places like Ulta and stuff, but I could be wrong about that. It's been a while since they announced that they were discontinuing it. And this is apparently where I decided that I didn't feel like talking anymore. So please excuse the speed through with the talk over. Like I said, this is essentially the exact same look that I did in my last date, Get Ready With Me, / it's pretty much a look that I do in every single one of my videos. I feel like I was just using, like I said, the naked palette, just completely that. And then I used a cream shadow as well. I think it was Soft Ochre by MAC. Like I said, all these products are linked down below. And then I went ahead and did a bit of a cat eye with my Ofra gel liner. Went in with a ton of mascara, nude liner in the waterline, all good. Alright, ta-da! Eyes are finished. I figured since I was doing essentially the same look as last time, I didn't need to talk through it, and since I had run out of things to talk about. But here we go. Here is the final look. Like I said, semi-natural, but also like, hey, I put in the effort. What's up? What's up, eyeliner? Hey, hey. Here is the outfit that I'm planning on wearing just before I put it on and everything. Got a skirt originally from Old Navy that I got on thredUP. A little skinny belt that I've had forever that I had gotten on sale at Urban Outfitters way back in high school, I do believe. Some earrings from Stitch Fix that I love. And then this t-shirt from Torrid. It might have been on sale. I don't remember. In any case, it'll be good. A light outfit, but still, you know, put in the effort, etc., etc. Alright, so minty fresh. I just went ahead and finished up the work that I needed to get done, finished editing a video, finished filming another video. Also ate dinner, because I never know, like, especially at 7 p.m, it's like, does he want to be eating when we're there, or are we just going for drinks? I have no idea, so I'd rather be nourished beforehand, and then if anything, if he does want to get food, I'll just get something really light or whatever, or I just won't get food at all. You know, we'll feel it out. But so, ate dinner, brushed the teeth, now time for lip color. So I am currently testing out these ColourPop Just a Tint lip tints, and I feel okay about these enough. I feel okay enough about these to go on a date with these. Usually I would go with like a tried and true lip color, but I have worn a couple of these now for a couple days, and from what I can tell, it's going to work out great. It starts as kind of like a lip oil almost, slightly balmy, but it leaves behind a stain, fades gracefully, keeps the lips moisturized. So the color I'm going to use was from the Peach collection. This one is a Rise and Shine. Just a nice peachy peach. Yeah, so it's got a little bit of color, but nothing too crazy where I'm gonna have to worry about, you know, red lipstick smearing all over my face or something. And an easy enough color to touch up where if I feel like it's faded a bunch, I can just smear a little bit on and it'll be whatever. So here's the final look. Now to finish getting dressed. Alright, not sure if you can see me completely, but I'm gonna go ahead, put on my favorite perfume, make sure I'm smelling as well as I can smell, you know, showered earlier, I've got deodorant on. Chances are I smell okay, but hey, let's make me smell even better, yes? It's just glorious. This is the Erin Mediterranean Honeysuckle. Oh, favorite perfume ever. Alright, and here is the final outfit. Please excuse any and all mess. I am moving soon, so I'm starting to get stuff done in terms of decluttering my life and cleaning up shop here. So belt is on since the skirt is a little loose on the waistband, but here's the outfit. Like I said, it's nothing terribly dressed up or anything, but it is a step up from casual, right? Maybe, kind of, I don't know. Here are the shoes I'm wearing, just some simple olive flats. Wish me luck, feet. Wish me luck. What about you, G? Wish me luck, Sleepy. Thank you, baby. I'll see you later. Also, grabbing a water bottle so that I have something cold to drink when I get out. Isn't it cute? It's from Target, for anyone who cares. Sip by Swell. I absolutely love this thing. It keeps water ice cold, and plus, it's got this little spout thingy so that drinking is really easy. Blue side means you drink, close it. Black side means it is sealed. I love it! Oh, and thanks for the help on my nail choice, by the way. I pulled you all on Instagram, and I'm feeling the super sparkly blue. Well, I tried. How's that for an answer as to, hey, how'd your date go? You know, what I can tell you is that my makeup still looks good. I'm gonna take it all off. She's so cute the camera can't focus. Hey. Alright, so where to begin? I'll begin with taking off my eye makeup. How about that? I'll begin with, it was hot. Your girl got sweaty. It was very warm in that place. But yeah, it was one of those things where it just kinda, you could tell, you know when you can just tell? You can just tell that, the things, I mean, we were connecting fine. Like, we were able to carry on a conversation, but it would definitely get to that point where it's like, oh my god, what do we talk about next? That type of a feeling, and it just, how do I put this? He was a nice enough guy, don't get me wrong, but it was like he would say, oh, I'm really XYZ, and I would say, oh, you know, why do you say that? What makes you XYZ? And he'd be like, and you could tell in his brain, he's like, oh, I wasn't expecting someone to ask me to actually explain. And he would just say, I don't know. Like, oh, okay, well. Pardon me. And about an hour in, you know, he was asking, remember how I said I was semi-scared about this or wary about this because this tends to happen? About an hour in, you know, I'm thinking, hey, let's go play some video games or something. He asks, so, what are you? Hi, Galileo, I know, you're one of the only men for me. You and your brother Figaro. He asks me about an hour in, like, so, what are you, and this is when I was thinking he was gonna be like, so, you wanna go play some games? And I'd be like, yeah, sounds like fun, let's do it. But instead, he says, so, do you wanna, like, go and pick up some beers at the store and go back to my apartment? Long pause. Maybe watch a movie? Like, I know what that means. And no. I made that mistake once after a date. It was one of the first dates I'd gone on off of Bumble, and I can definitely be naive to a fault. I'll say that much. The date was going really well. We sat and we talked for like 3 hours. Like, date was going so well. And then he asked if I wanted to go back to his apartment, get another drink, watch a movie, etc. And I'm thinking, yeah, that sounds great. I would love to have another drink and watch a movie with you. And I forgot that that mainly means, hey, you want to go back to my place and have sex? My air conditioner just won't quit. I realized while I was in the bathroom my phone just started charging. I realized while I was in the bathroom getting UNready that the air conditioner was going, and I was like, oh, that's gonna be annoying for them. And now that I'm in bed, it's like, it won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. It is hot outside. But anyways, as I'm finishing getting ready here, putting some Neosporin on my owie bits. I don't even know where I left off. I mean, basically, after I told him, no, I'm not going back to your place with you, it was just so apparent that he just wanted to leave. And, like, was not interested in any other kind of conversation. And then on the walk out to the car, it was like, I feel like usually at least one of the two people says, okay, well, see you later, or like something along those lines. No. There was no like, hey, I'll see you next time, or hey, I'll message you later, or hey. Oh my god. It's just one of those things where it's like, I know it just wasn't the right fit. Whatever, it's fine, we'll move on, we will on to the next one type of a thing, but it's just slightly discouraging. You know, there's a lot of what's the saying I'm looking for? There's a lot of weeds you gotta get through to get to the flowers. That is so not the saying at all. But hey, such is life. We have figured things out, and yep, like I said, on to the next one. So, I hope you guys enjoyed getting ready and unready with me. I know I didn't completely get unready with you all, but kind of getting at least semi-ready for bed here, and was able to tell you how my date went. You know, I will give him credit. He did pay for the drinks. I told him he did not have to, and I'm trying to remember. That was before I said, no, I'm not going to your place, though, because our waitress, her shift ended or whatever, so we had to close out our tab, you know, a little before we were done. She had like just brought us our second round of drinks, and it was like, okay, bye. So we still had to, or still were hanging out or whatever for a whole nother drinkaroony, but who knows, maybe he wouldn't have paid if I had already said no, which is totally fine. Like I said, I was more than willing to pay for my share. I always am, but I'm also, you know, appreciative for the drinks. I just, who knows? You never know. Maybe I read the whole situation very wrong and he'll message me and say, hey, great date. And I'll be like, really? Either way, nice enough guy. I just don't know that it was a match for me. So in any case, let me know if you enjoyed this video, if you want to see more of these dating chronicles of mine whenever I happen to go out on a date next. Let me know if you are also in the single world, the life of being single, and if you are attempting to date at the moment and how that's going for you. Is it working out? Yes, no, maybe so. Thank you to everyone on my Instagram who gave me compliments on my look for tonight, my date tonight. I appreciate it. Sorry to disappoint you that all of the good luck that y'all gave me. It's not that it was for naught. It's not that it was for naught, but either way, if you enjoyed the video, etc., etc., don't forget, please do give me a thumbs up down below. I would very much so appreciate it. And if you are new here, hey, hi, hello, how are you? You can go ahead and subscribe. You can tippity-tap that notification bell down below. Become a member of my casserole family here on my channel. I'd love to have you here. And as always, I just hope you guys are all doing well. And until next time, just stay well until then. Bye!